I don't think it's fair to hold other franchises to Zelda's standard.
Well, I could say that. I feel like I could say the same about Mario, though.
I don't think it's fair to hold other franchises to these standards that Zelda and Mario set.
Hello, welcome to Player Guides. I'm Osprey on the sticks.
I'm Cameron.
And I'm Hannah.
We are doing some just general grinding to get ready for the
League of Legends.
Yeah.
Elite Four.
we dug our way underground and we are just going around
Leveling up.
beating up Pokemon all over the place. While we're getting our levels up. What level are you targeting? Once your lowest Pokemon is level X, you feel like it's time for Elite Four, just whatever we're at after the end of this episode.
60 at the bare minimum.
Gotcha. So once Guppy hits 60, we'll head on to the Elite Four.
Yeah. I'll probably do some grinding in my off time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the timing of when the episodes are.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that. Hopefully the next episode we will be at the Elite Four. But this episode is going to be a chill. We're just going to grind through some Pokemon, hang out, talk about whatever. So this episode will probably be more heavily edited, like the last one was, just because we'll grind for a bit while we chat. Yep. But yeah, it's just some chill times, chill vibes. Hannah is watching some puppies.
I am. There was a little puppy who was climbing a stair, and this other little puppy who goes up under him to help boost him up.
Pretty cute.
It is pretty cute.
I saw a gif of a little turtle yesterday.
I saw that when you showed it to me.
Baby turtle getting cleaned.
I've been looking at a lot of the Aw subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like that's a good one. I forget the name of the other subreddit I like for cute animal stuff. Maybe it's just called Cute Animal GIFs.
There's also iBleach.
Oh, yes, iBleach is a good one.
Illegally small.
Yep.
Illegally small cats. There's a lot of them that I do. Yeah. I also follow the fox subreddit because cute foxes.
Yeah, I like foxes. I've just heard they smell terrible. Like, I've genuinely, like, super cute animals, but that they reek to high heaven.
Well, that's why the best way to enjoy a fox is by watching a cute video or looking at a cute picture.
Yeah. I also like the if I fits, I sits.
Oh, yes. Yeah, put down in the comments your cute animal subreddit recommendations. Or, I'm not as familiar with other social media, but if there's a good Instagram account for cute animals...
Oh, there's all kinds.
There's one that we would recommend called Uda_Ollie. Is that it?
Yeah, U_da_Ollie.
You might have to spell it.
OO_D as in dog, E as in elephant, _Ollie. OLLIE.
Yep. Our puppy has his own Instagram account.
Yes. Now, granted, a lot of the photos are him sleeping because he loves to sleep.
I think he likes to sleep when he's with us because we make sure that he gets his butt worn out during the day.
Yeah.
But some people shit talk New York City. They're always
they've
like,
never
it's so
been.
busy, it's so dirty, and it's like, fucking.
People shit talk coming downtown, and they live in the fucking
always come to
suburbs.
New York City. If you can't handle it, get the fuck out. I love New York.
Me too.
I am not a New York City native. I recognize that,
but we should be.
But I did live there, and
we loved it.
Yeah,
we both lived there, and we both loved it. And if we could afford it, dear New York, lower your cost of living.
I mean, they can't with 15 million people or whatever that city's population is. That's a big ask. Would be nice though. Anything non-Pokemon coming out that people? I guess Elden Ring is out.
I don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah, Hannah.
Once I can get that, I'm gonna play.
Hannah got mad.
I wasn't getting mad. From my perspective, I did not understand the hype. Like, Cameron had a YouTube video on yesterday about Elden Ring.
I was watching Vati Vidya, shout out.
And this is the same person who does videos on the lore of Dark Souls. I genuinely thought Elden Ring... I thought I was watching a Dark Souls game. Like, the style is Dark Souls, the story looked like Dark Souls, the main character looked like Dark Souls. For the life of me, I did not understand what was different except the open world concept, which I get what an open world is. I just didn't get the hype, and I get that the game's not for people like me, and that's fine. I respect other people who enjoy it, and that's what they want. If you had a side-by-side of one person playing Dark Souls and one person playing Elden Ring, I guarantee you I would not be able to decipher which was which.
Right. What I think is, I don't know how does it need to be different?
I'm hoping to play it as my first Souls-like game when I can afford to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, and that's fine. Again, like, I'm not opposed to it. I get that game is not targeted to me. From my perspective, I didn't understand the hype because besides the open world, to me, anytime I've seen someone play Dark Souls, it already looks similar to what an open world should be. And I get that it's not. I understand that it's not. Visually, it looks like it is to me.
Why do you think it needs to be different?
Because with Zelda, the Legend of Zelda games, right? Like, Breath of the Wild was what I think was completely different in style and story and gameplay from any of the other Legend of Zelda games that I have seen you play.
Yeah, it's a reinventive entry in the franchise. But not every Zelda game has totally reinvented everything. And there's still...
And I understand that, but I'm saying specifically for Breath of the Wild. There was a lot of hype behind Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Because of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair to, and I'm a huge Zelda fan, I don't think it's fair to hold other franchises to Zelda's standard.
Well, I feel like I could say the same about Mario, though.
I don't think it's fair to hold other franchises to these standards that Zelda and Mario set.
Or the Resident Evil games.
That's an interesting one. You've played two. You've played two, and you were with me when Nate played through 0, I think, right?
Yeah.
Those didn't really reinvent themselves.
I'm not saying that they reinvented themselves, but what I'm saying is, like 6, 7, the horror movie ones, I feel like were a little different compared
you haven't
to
played
the.
those, have you?
But I've watched people play them. They're terrifying. What I'm saying, all I was trying to say was, in my opinion, which means absolutely nothing, is that...
Your opinion means something.
To me, Elden Ring, with it just saying this is an open world concept, I saw nothing different in Elden Ring from the little I've seen with Dark Souls, except that the sun was out, right? The sun was out. It was sunny.
Hannah with the hot takes.
And you have open world.
I think there's a grappler hiding.
But I think he got stuck between the rock. If they roll and hit a rock, then he just stays rolling. He can't get out of it, poor guy.
That's cute. Guys, a little help here.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun was out, and you have an open world concept. But literally, though, like, character design, monsters,
aesthetic,
clothing, like, you're still getting these random ass potions on the ground that are like, I don't fucking know. Like, what is the story? I don't even know what the story is for Dark Souls. You're this random ass knight, I think, and
that's fair. That's fair.
Like, and you're going through what looks like some sort of a Homer epic. But, like, what are you trying to get home to?
So,
I love that take.
Don't understand. I'm sorry.
Unironically, no,
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Fucking don't apologize.
Like, at least with Resident Evil and Legend of Zelda, I mean, fuck it. Even Mario, like, I know the story. Pokemon, I know the story. I know the point of what I'm doing. Rant, continue.
So, I will say one thing Dark Souls and Elden Ring are kind of known for is you have to go out and like find more of the in-depth lore. And just from what I know of the premise of Elden Ring, so Dark Souls was about the whole fact that the world is still in this era of fire when it's supposed to enter the age of dark.
Yeah, the elevator pitches in Dark Souls, each of the games has essentially the same pitch, which is the world is dying, and there is a spell. If you collect the right stuff for it, you can essentially cast a spell to keep it in its current cycle.
To prevent it from dying?
To prevent it from changing. And change in Dark Souls means death for a lot of things. So it's like, it starts out with the quick pitches, you're saving the world. And then it gets a little more complicated than that, but like if you're looking for like the one sentence answer, it's you're a hero or a nobody or someone on a quest to try and save the world from leaving the Age of Fire. Yeah. To hold it in place.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
You don't agree with
what's your take?
So,
one sentence pitch.
When Nate actually finished the Dark Souls 1, Nate was actually able to choose to allow the Age of Dark to start and to keep the world moving forward. Which is considered the proper ending.
Okay.
But, like, for Elden Ring, the premise is you and your people have come to this land after this big devastating war, and you're trying to become the next, I forget the term, but you're trying to collect these
souls
things that... No.
Do you want me to read it? I've got a little paragraph of the game.
Yes, please, because it's been like weeks, and I was like, I'll just figure out the story as I play.
So here's I'll read the back of the box version of both of them.
Okay. Start with Elden Ring.
Do you start with Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Okay. Elden Ring takes place in the realms of the lands between, sometime after the destruction of the titular Elden Ring and the scattering of its shards, the Great Runes. Once graced by the ring and the Erd tree, which symbolizes its presence, the realm is now ruled over by the demigod offspring of Queen Marika the Eternal, each possessing a shard of the ring that corrupts and taints them with power. As tarnished, exiles from the lands between who lost the ring's grace and are summoned back after the shattering, players must traverse the realm to ultimately find all the great runes, restore the Elden Ring, and become the Elden Lord. So, in my mind, similar elevator. Well, it's again stripping it down to the core premise.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, the world is stagnating and it's going to process into the next phase of its cycle, and you start out with a quest of stopping that from happening by relighting the Great Flame.
Okay.
In Elden Ring, great damage has been done to the world, and you are going on a quest to try and repair that damage, is the way I read it.
Okay. Now, in each game, like, who are you? what makes you important as the character. Like, we don't have rights to that song.
Are you
Go
looking
ahead.
for like the Link equivalent?
Yeah.
There's not really. That's not.
Like, you're just some rando?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Is that not okay?
No.
Why?
Well, Link's not a rando. He, like, has a tie-in with the princess, which
But
is
that's
the whole fucking point.
But that's a
Mario's not a rando. He's this created character for his own little world.
But that's a different sort of.
Frodo's
game
not a
and
rando.
story.
He's a hobbit in a world of other hobbits. Like,
Okay, so hold on a second.
Who are you as a character? Do you have a name? Do you have a... Stop it. Do you have a backstory? Like, seriously.
Okay, so Osprey, you go ahead.
So, as a character, your backstory depends a little bit on your starting class, but they leave it intentionally kind of open as to who you are because they want it to be a little more of a self-insert style.
Think of it like Dungeons and Dragons. Is Holly Reese Go Delicately a rando? Just because you could have made her anyone when you created that character, right? Mm-hmm. You didn't have to be Holly Reese Go Delicately. You could have been anyone. That doesn't make her a rando. Does it?
No.
Hannah's
I don't
like,
think so.
I think she's having an existential crisis over here. Her stare is. I wish I had a camera. She's like staring out into 1,000 yards. I don't know what are you processing? What's going
I don't
on?
know, man. My brain hurts.
So-
I just don't. I just don't get. I don't get it.
I'll say this. Going back to your example about Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings is a different form of media. It's a book, so it's not interactive the way a game is. But I would argue that Frodo Baggins is supposed to represent the same sort of character archetype that they're using in Dark Souls, where it's not important who he is. What's important is what he did. Like a hero of destiny.
A hero of destiny?
Yeah, give me a different franchise.
Odysseus?
Okay, Odysseus. Odysseus was like destined by the gods to like do great things, and like the story is about him coming into his destiny. Frodo, like part of the point I think of Lord of the Rings is Frodo is not that character. Aragorn is destined to do great things due to like his lineage and the expectations on him and all this bullshit. Frodo's just some guy who enjoys his garden and likes to eat a lot of food. But he goes on this journey to save the world, even though he is some rando.
Okay.
And that's, to me, that's the character that you create in the Souls games represents someone who's made the choice to go on that journey, and who they are isn't as important. The games aren't... I see what you're saying about like Link and Zelda, and the games aren't super into those personal connections, which may be another reason they're not for you. It's more about your connection as a player to the world around you. People fall in love with these games because of the world they get to explore, the things they get to see, the attachment they get to the character they create through the time they spend fighting and struggling
But
and
shouldn't
eventually
there be
triumphing.
some sort of link, though, with your character, the lead character, just because it's there's multiple games?
They're not the same person in the game.
Oh my god!
They take place in different time periods. Well, Elden Ring's a completely different world.
Is it like Assassin's Creed?
No.
Oh,
No.
holy shit.
So,
Think of it as each one's like its own little universe. There is some connection between the Dark Souls games.
yeah.
I will never play this game.
You don't have to. I
I'm
don't
not-
think anyone's asking you to.
No one is. I just... More power to those who enjoy it and like it. That's
But
your thing.
it's-
My brain fucking hurts.
Elden Ring isn't even really the same franchise as Dark Souls. It's just made by the same people.
It looks the same.
Well, okay, so to that point, think about it as, again, let's go to, I don't know, A TV show.
What's the
Scrubs
what's
is a TV show made by.
If it looks like a what is it? If it looks like a pig and sounds like a pig.
I don't know why you're saying pig.
It
The answer is
probably
clearly
a pig.
duck.
Is it a duck?
Hannah just
If
likes
it looks
pigs.
like a duck, if it
And
looks
sounds
like
like a
duck,
duck.
if it sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
So if it looks like Dark Souls and it sounds like Dark Souls, it's probably Dark Souls.
So it's a genre that people call Souls-like games, and Elden Rings is a Souls-like game.
Okay.
And I agree, aesthetically it looks very similar. The HUD looks very similar. I think unless you're a fan of the games, you're probably not noticing those differences. But they're not trying to connect them. They're not saying like Elden Ring takes place in this country.
I never said that they were trying to connect them.
But then I guess why would you assume the character is the same between them?
The character being the same between Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, not Elden Ring.
So the characters, so Dark Souls 1 takes place in one Age of Fire. Dark Souls 2 takes place in a different one. Basically, kind of the point of Dark Souls is that this cycle keeps happening.
Okay.
Think of them, they're like thousands of years apart.
Yeah.
They're stories that are set place in the same universe that are just thousands of years apart.
Okay. Okay.
And then Elden Ring is a completely different world, and
Same with Bloodborne. It feels like our Garchomp is gigantic. I don't know.
It does.
I mean, I love it, but it does seem a little weird. Garchomp just seems massive compared to everyone he's fighting.
well,
He was
let's
a giant.
check the height.
Ooh, okay. Well, Guppy's level 58. We'll check the height, and I think we're going to call this an episode. And yeah, we'll hopefully be level 60 by the next one. If not, we're super close, and we'll finish it out. And then we'll take on the Elite Four next time. Anyway, we're going to call this an episode here. And we'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for playing with us, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
See you next time.
Have fun with Dark Souls.